we are going to rank
Pardon?
flat out how good we think each Premier League club is, regardless of injuries, etc. Take away points.
Is this like an A to D?
No, just 1 to 20.
No, yeah. 1 to 20. Oh, so we think... So, okay, I see what we're doing here.
To be clear,
so we are doing the Premier League table on what we think objectively where teams should be in the Prem. Not how well they're performing this year, not necessarily the points or injuries, blah, blah, blah.
Can we stress? It's not about the points. If we see the comment saying, there is a ranking for this, it's called the league table. Shut the fuck up.
That isn't what we're doing. We're trying to do something a bit fun and out the box. All right.
Yeah, we're essentially completely out of ideas.
So, for example, I don't think Tottenham are the 13th best team. I think they're higher than that.
Agree.
That's okay?
I think that's pretty obvious that we think that they are better than where they should be.
So that is...
I put them third.
Hey, this might be kind of beast mode.
Okay. So Southampton bottom, everyone just happy with that one?
Southampton bottom.
Oh, yeah, they are, right?
They're 100% the worst team in the league. One of the worst teams I've ever seen in the Premier League.
No, no. But you're talking player for player.
Yeah,
there are a lot of players in Ipswich that are
19.
just better than...
Who's 19th?
I think Ipswich actually are better than Leicester.
Oh, so do I. I think Leicester 19th, then Ipswich.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. And funnily enough, that's the exact order of the Premier League, so you can't even fucking argue with us now. Although we
need to make sure this is
I have just cancelled my own logic there. Who do we think are the 17th team in the Premier League?
Everton.
I was going to say that as well. And realistically, they are currently in 16th.
They've got a better manager.
Yes, I agree. I think
Everton's a weird one.
You look at Everton's team.
Obviously, Wolves are below them.
But are you
I
not
think
thinking
Wolves are better than Everton?
Are you not thinking of these players as a team? Like, we haven't seen these players or how good they are.
We have. We've seen Everton players.
Yeah, no, but for example, Beto.
Their front line is Lindstrom, Jack Harrison, and Beto.
But is Beto not actually just well-beaten?
And Wolves have at peak form Cunha, Strand Larsen. I mean, take your pick on the other ones. Guedes, Sarabia, Hwang Hee-chan.
Yeah, but what about Palace? So how does Palace compare?
Are you joking?
What, you think they're the
Mateta, Eze, Saw? What are you on about? Adam Wharton?
Gahey.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
No, you're not. You're being thick.
Well, Bournemouth.
Lama.
No, Bournemouth. No,
Bournemouth.
No, we'll get to them.
Bournemouth.
You think Bournemouth are the fourth worst team in the world? The league, objectively.
In the Prem?
No way. No way.
Fucking hell, mate. I mean, we can probably agree that they aren't seventh pound for pound.
Maybe it is Everton. I just feel surprised when you think about it, but I guess...
You think... that's mental that you think...
I'm just trying to throw some names out there to spark a bit of conversation, you know?
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to go... Yeah, I think we go Everton 17th. 16th.
I think Brentford.
I was going to say that as well. But are they just...
I could think Brentford are a brilliant system and they're really coached well, but I think player for player, they're actually not that great if you look at them.
System merchants.
They do have a couple stars, but like across the board, you would say that other teams in the Premier League have better players in those positions.
And it's not even a dig at Brentford; it's actually a compliment.
Well, I said they were going to go down, so that's my logic was.
I do think it's probably a compliment that. Like
again, they have an amazing manager.
Good,
they have an amazing manager. If we take managers into account, then they're obviously way higher.
Yeah, it's a credit to
Frank is just excellent. 15th, I think, probably is Wolves.
I think Wolves 15th. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think if you take Cunha out that side,
Cunha, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, they've got some good players. I know he's a good player. Like I said, the centre half they signed, their midfield's good, man. Tommy Doyle's a good player. João Gomez is good.
I think when you compare them to other teams who they
I think Wolves have a better midfield than Man United.
Yeah, Man United is fucking... I actually like... This thing, I'm trying to take...
You're classing Bruno Fernandes in that midfield as well?
Him alongside Jackson.
I mean, him, Mainu, Ugarte is probably better than...
I don't... Really? I don't know. What's Ugarte done?
Well, I mean, played at PSG.
I think Man United should be lower than you expect on here.
Well, we haven't got to them. Relax. Yeah, but maybe they haven't. But yeah, I think Wolves have got a really good midfield. That's my point.
Where are we up to? 14th.
14th now.
For me, it's either West Ham or Palace, but I don't know which one.
I'm gonna go West Ham.
I'm gonna go Palace, and we have to agree to solution.
Well, I have Man United below Palace, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. What?
Yeah.
Why?
Man United aren't a good team.
Man United are not very good at all.
We just spoke about Højlund.
No,
he has to be rated amongst one of the worst.
Injuries, blah blah blah.
Yeah, so
I'm talking about players. Okay. If we go through the team,
okay, let's do it player for player.
Onana.
Who are you taking in goal?
Between which team?
Let's do Palace, Man United. Well, let's agree. West Ham are what 14th? Are we saying?
That's a tough decision. Henderson's pretty good.
Yeah. So who are you taking? I'm taking Henderson.
See, if Onana just had less howlers, you'd take Onana, wouldn't you? But I'd probably, on balance, take Dean Henderson.
Who are you taking at right back? Who's the back four? Me personally, I'm going Munoz, Gueye, Lacroix, and who's maybe. Then I'll give United the left back, whoever they want. Mazraoui, maybe. So that's 3 out of the 4 at Palace. Midfield, I'll take Adam Wharton. Bruno Fernandes, and
you think Adam Wharton's better than Kobe Mainoo?
100%, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's okay. Then Kobe, Wharton, and Bruno.
Yeah.
And then I'll have Eze, Mateta, and Sarr, please, or Garnacho, maybe. Palace get more players in that team, I think. Do you agree?
I don't rate many Man United players at all. Like I feel like when they have big names. When you actually, like we said about Højlund, when you strip it down,
I'm not joking.
When
right?
they cook it, they're not.
I'm not
really
joking.
good.
Right? If you look at Man United's last few starting lineups, right, Will Hughes is a good shout to get into that team. Will Hughes is an underrated, underrated footballer in the Prem. Just a solid, does his job.
7 out of 10 every week.
You'd rather have him than Casemiro or Eriksen, wouldn't you?
So I mean, Casemiro. This isn't we're saying Casemiro's prime isn't like worse than that, but like Casemiro today, the version you have of Casemiro today.
I know what the conversation is. Yeah, I get it. Players on paper.
I think Palace gets 7 players out of the 11. 6 at least.
Maybe my football knowledge is washed. Yeah,
do you not think?
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can have the West Ham one there because
West Ham, then Man United, and then I don't even.
I just want to bring up. I want to bring up one small contradiction though.
What?
Because your logic that you used previously when you said Man United...
Can we stop with this contradiction every episode? It's like...
Calm down. I'm just wanting you to explain why you've changed your mind.
I'm completely calm.
Can you stop this? What I'm saying is your logic before why Man United would be above Forest is because the better team...
Yeah.
So has the performances since then made you decide that Man United aren't a better team? Because your argument was
from both. Individual performances from both the teams and... team performances from both the teams. I thought Højlund was a lot better than he's showing. He's obviously not, is he? Like these Man United play, like even this Euro, right? They're all going. I'm not seeing what other people are seeing about him so far. He may be a world beater. Maybe it's just a Man United curse. I don't fucking know. But at the minute, you're not taking any Man United centre half over Murillo or Milenkovic, are you? Or Aina or...
Oh, no, if we're talking about Forest, no,
but at the start of the season or 6 months ago, you would have. Yeah. Like, you wouldn't... Right now, you wouldn't take any Man United forward over Chris Wood. 6 months ago, I would have, but...
Would have.
Yeah. So things do change with performances and what your eyes tell you. Like...
So you would now say on paper Man United have a worse team than Forest?
Well, on paper, Man United are currently 4th.
Clearly, if I've got them fucking...
Apparently.
No, so where have we got to so far? So we've got less...
14th was West Ham, I think. 13th was Man United.
I thought you were writing on the table.
So we got Saints, Leicester, Ipswich. Who was 17th?
Everton. Then Brentford.
Then Brentford. Then Wolves.
Yep.
Then West Ham.
Yep.
Then Man United.
Yeah.
So you got
hesitantly agreed to that, but yeah, sure.
17.
Having the 13th best team in the Premier League on paper is mental, by the way.
Well, it's fair. We like, in fairness, maybe
it's fair if they all just carry on at the way that they're playing, but there's clearly good players in there, otherwise they wouldn't be brought to United.
Like who?
Højlund, Garnacho, Ahmad.
No, yeah, Ahmad's brilliant, and I think Garnacho's got talent, but
I would like to.
I don't see. I don't know what Højlund. But De Ligt's been thrown.
I understand the agenda thing, but but
De Ligt's been thrown about clubs at Europe who top clubs at Europe who don't want to keep him. Maybe De Ligt is just a level below that. Like he's just a decent centre half.
Wow, he's good at Ajax originally.
Yeah,
that's
time ago.
How long ago was that?
And a lot of people were good at Ajax. Like, there's a lot of
Anthony was good at Ajax. So.
Yeah, it's like my bold prediction for Man United is they will not finish in the top 10 for the next 3-4 years minimum. I think this is a passing on. Genuinely, I think you get.
How can you predict that?
I don't agree with that.
Well, I will tell you very much so, Thomas. I think
the
team's only getting old. The team's only getting older, and they're not going to be able to replace them.
They can because they're Manchester United. Let me correct myself.
They can replace them with
what do you mean? The team's only getting older.
So Casemiro's still going to be fucking around about the team. Maguire's only kicking on more and more.
No, they're going to get rid of them.
Mate, these are players that Amorim would not ideally want.
Everyone they've been signing has been young.
What I'm saying is I don't trust them in making the correct signings, and I think their increase of the increase they would need to get better than the teams currently above them would be so fucking monumental. They won't make that improvement. I think you were seeing this season especially so many of these smaller teams getting better quicker than they are. And I think it's just like a passing of the guard in terms of they are going to be this mid-table team for a few years.
United, they do have some players like Ahmad and Bruno. If you build teams around them, and look, even if Yoro and Agati, the reputations they've come with. I mean, I personally haven't seen it from either of them yet, but I'm happy to be wrong.
And Cheeto, for example, if he kicks on,
and players like Mainu and Garnacho, that's a good base if you can get the right.
Yeah, no, I agree. They have a good base. I just don't think they have it in them to because the teams above them are just so well drilled, so many years ahead of them in their own projects.
No, but
saying they won't finish top 10 in the next 4 years is mental.
Well, overall, I'm saying is I think they're a mid-table team now for the next few years. I think it's like a serious thing now where they fucked it up so long, and now it's the accumulation.
Do you know
of
what's
all
the
that.
scupper of that is? You're on about these teams, right? So I'm guessing you're on about the likes of your Palaces, your Fulhams, your Brightons.
Yeah.
What happens to their best players?
They get balled by Man United.
The thing is, they are just naturally better, I feel like, at replacing Man United. And by the way, Man United have never been the one to pick them from Brighton. They've never been the one to steal these players. They've always went abroad, and it's not well.
I didn't mean specifically Man United. I just meant the bigger clubs pick from those clubs and make them worse, and then make themselves that's just how it happens. Unfortunately, it'll be like I imagine Forest will lose quite a lot of players in the summer, but. Unless they get Champions League, I don't fucking.
But which ones? Who would leave from that Forest team? Gibbs White.
Gibbs White.
Well, you eyeing him up a bit.
Gibbs White, Murillo.
Yeah.
Even someone like an Alanga, how United let him go? He'd start for them every week, wouldn't he?
We were in for him as well.
I don't know. I feel like Forest have ambition to.
I think if you're part of that team to get them to the Champions League, you would see it out as well. I think you'd want to play in the Champions League with that team.
If they get in the Champions League, they will definitely keep players. Keep most of their players for sure. And to be fair, actually, now I've said that, I mean...
Well, they went into both Cunha and Visser.
Yeah, they are more of a system.
And this is what I'm saying, you can sign players, but you can't build a well-working system in, a pre-season, that Aaron's going to have.
That's what Amorim's intent on doing, isn't he? That's why he's not changing the system at all. I actually think he's kind of...
Long run, it'll be better.
I think he's kind of making a point to the owners and that I haven't got the players I want in the system I want.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep playing it. I don't mind if we lose. Give me the players I want. I think that's kind of what he's doing.
My philosophy outweighs who we have at the
club. Which is naive in the short term because they're going to lose games and they're going to finish fucking 16th. Yeah. But it should work for him in the long run unless he gets sacked. I don't know.
It's whether he's definitely right in what he's doing in it because that's how you're seeing teams progress quicker. It's not really as much about signing so much.
If you don't currently have the players to play that system,
but do you not agree? Now, it used to be, you get a big signing and you'd shoot up off that, but now it seems a lot more I feel like the manager's so much more influential than they used to be because now it's if your system is solid. You can take anyone out if they can do the job because that's how we fucking manage to get up there quickly.
It's become more of a tactic game.
It's because players are just more robotic nowadays, isn't they? They're told what to do in every minute of every game. They fucking have some personality. You fucking knobheads.
What number are we on?
12.
I'm happy to put Palace there if everyone else agrees, or Fulham or Bournemouth maybe as well. Actually,
Brighton.
No, I think Brighton.
I really like the labour for Brighton.
But we're only suggesting that for Brighton because the players aren't these big names.
They are good,
but they're really good players.
They're really good.
Balaba's class.
Matoma, João Pedro,
Van Hecker, they're all.
Let me just look at the Fulham.
Who's that younger lad that they were playing against us?
Sherwood, he's class.
He's good.
Yeah. Let me just look at the Fulham team.
He's academy graduate as well, right?
Yeah, I think.
Do you know what? I think I'm putting Fulham there.
Yeah, Fulham don't have that many.
I'm happy to do that. Do you think they're worse than Palace?
Player for player, yeah, I think they are. But Fulham they're a good team, man. They work well together, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if they're worse than Palace though.
Should we do it player for player?
Yeah.
Should we go through it? So
Leno.
Yeah, take Leno in goal.
Robinson
for sure at left back. Then right back, I'm going Munoz.
Yeah, you can have that.
But to be fair, both teams play a 3, don't they?
Yeah.
So
I mean, Anderson left Palace, and I think he's potentially better than Lacroix.
No.
Yeah.
No way. Lacroix's class.
Yeah, but
No, I'll take the 3.
what 3?
I'll take Anderson, Gay, and Lacroix. That's the 3 at the back.
Oh, so we're playing yeah, okay, yeah,
They both
fine.
play 3 at the back.
Yeah,
and then the
yeah,
wing
yeah.
backs can be Robinson and Munoz.
Yeah.
Centre mids, I'm taking Wharton and Sanderberg, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Who else plays in midfield for Fulham? Let me just look at that. Smith Rowe's more.
It's either Harrison Reed or Pereira as well, right?
Saying that
Or Sasa Lukic.
they have played a 4 as well. Should we do 4? 4 at the back.
Yeah.
So we do Munoz right back, Robinson left back, centre back. I'm taking Gay and Lacroix over Bassi and Anderson.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Joachim Anderson though.
He's not been that great this season though. Not like last
Well, that's because
season.
he was injured for a little while,
I
wasn't he,
know,
as well?
but
But
to the other two.
all right, you can have that then.
And then holding mids, I think that Lukic is decent though. I think Sanderberg possibly.
Yeah, I think one from
Wharton,
each. One from each.
Then I think you've got to go Iwobi.
I'd go Iwobi. Iwobi as a.
Smith Rowe or Traore
Oh, it depends.
or Sarr.
I don't think Sar's better than.
I personally would take.
I'd go Smith Rowe. I think
I'll take Traore. Or either way, it's Fulham,
Okay, right, sure.
and then Mateta.
Yeah. So that's 6-5 to Fulham.
Is it?
I think so.
I've gone Mateta.
Keeper, left back, centre mid,
No. So
or Lukic or Berger. Iwobi, Smith Rowe. Who did we say with the other one? Oh, Eze. No, 6-5 to Palace.
get in Palace.
All right, so Fulham can go there and Palace above them.
Where the fuck? Yeah. So we got Fulham in 12,
Yeah.
11th Palace.
And now we're on to the top 10. Brighton and then Bournemouth, perhaps, maybe?
Forest.
Or Forest lower down.
Is he not just Forest?
Yeah.
You take away form, like Chris Wood, he's not better than Mateta, is he? Like or João Pedro. He's not a better footballer than them, is he?
But like, I'm not trying not to be biased, but like, what if it's not Chris Wood's name? Like, what makes you think that he's not as good as
He's
Mateta?
not suddenly
Why-
at
why-
34 a world beater.
He
is
has
he?
always been a very consistent, reliable
hasn't.
striker.
He
He
gets 10 goals
has.
out of
Yes,
him
he
every
has.
season, man.
He's shit.
You have such a thing against Chris Wood.
He got 10
Wood.
plus goals for Burnley, like 3
So
nearly
did Ashley
40.
Barnes. Fucking get along.
What makes Mateta better than Chris Wood?
Everything.
No, what
He's a better finisher than Chris Wood.
is he?
Yes.
Why has he not scored more goals? Then?
He's faster. He runs the channel better than Chris Wood. Chris Wood is static. Chris Wood's probably better in the air. I even think Mateta's got better movement.
But the thing is, like, because
He's
we're
got a better touch than Chris Wood.
essentially we're swapping our arguments to what we usually have with Haaland and Isak. What
I'm not denying Isak's not a better footballer than Haaland, though. I'm saying he is.
We're on about striker here, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it's like the same. It's the
yeah.
same debate, but we're on different sides. Because now I'm sort of saying because my agenda's Chris Wood.
No, because Mateta's not like they are similar strikers.
But
no one in the world surely who thinks Chris Wood's a better striker than Mateta.
If he is more potent in front of goal, he's scoring more goals. He's a better striker. Like,
But even if that's
he's playing for the third best team in the league.
even if that's the contentious point,
because of him, they're the third best team in the league right now because of the goals he's converted to get them up the table. He's not. They aren't the best team in the league. Third best team in the league, are they? Otherwise, on this list, they'll be third.
I still think Forest have more players in their 11
Then who?
than Palace, even if you give it to Mateta.
Palace are 11th.
Oh, sorry. What are we arguing?
We've done Palace.
Wait, are you saying Forest in 10th just generally?
No, I'm just looking at the. Actually, no, I don't know. Yeah, look, Nico Williams.
Yeah, but it would be Alex Moreno if he was fit enough and running, wouldn't it?
Like on Mateta, by the way, his first. Let's write off his first season. He had 7 games for Palace. The following 2, he had 22 games, 29 goals.
What are we talking about 3 years ago?
Because then these are the ones when he's beginning, and then we'll go. Because the last 2 seasons, Mateta and Chris Wood fairly similar. But then
We've
what I'm
already
saying
done
is
Palace,
Mateta.
though. I'm confused now as well.
What I'm saying is the logic you're saying is only because Chris Wood's doing this recently. Mateta's only started doing this recently.
I haven't said that.
So why is Chris? Why is
when have I mentioned?
I'm so confused with what Mateta has.
Chris Wood has never scored this level of goals ever.
No, it's Mateta,
and he's 34 or 33.
No, it's Mateta. Mateta scored 5 and 2.
Mateta's only just hitting his peak.
Chris Wood has scored this many goals as well.
Not in a season.
No, he hasn't.
He's been 10, 10, 14, 12. That's a very consistent, good striker.
Having 18 plus with over 10 games to go, it's very different to having 10 for the season.
I feel like Mateta, maybe in a few years down the line, if he keeps doing it.
He's a system of fast wingers, and he's a good box striker. Yeah. He's good in the box, Chris Wood. He's always been good at that. But to say he's a better player than Mateta, I think is fucking embarrassing.
I think it's Bournemouth, you know.
I was just thinking Bournemouth because I think Evan Nielsen's not that great, is he? No, they've got
Semenya, Cliver, Utara, but
that's probably not better than Hudson-Odoi, Langer, Gibbs-White, is it? Well, it's not.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm
happy to go Bournemouth. Oh, wakey.
That was for the Charger thing.
I'm going to go 10 Bournemouth.
Hang on. Let me just double check. It's hard to think of all the players off the top of my head.
Well, it'd be their back line is... Who they even playing?
Good. I mean
Kirkes versus...
But also, it's very harsh to say, like, Kirkes is better than... I don't know. Who are we comparing him to? What team, sorry?
Forest. So it'd be Neco Williams or Alex Moreno.
Yeah, like...
Because Aina gets the right back spot, doesn't it?
And I don't know. No, I think Bournemouth's a fair shout.
Yeah.
Bournemouth at 10, yeah.
And then it's between Brighton and Forest, obviously.
I actually think Palace are better than Bournemouth, player for player.
Really?
Possibly, yeah. I'm just looking at their team. I know they've got injuries, but... Like...
Really?
You know what? I want to make a change. I want Bournemouth in...
11th?
Bournemouth not worse player for player than Fulham as well?
No.
No, because we're not including injuries, are we? And Bournemouth have so many. Like they're
do they?
Well, yeah, because their centre backs would be Senesi and Sabani,
yeah,
who are really good.
Yeah,
but currently they have Hoyson. I mean, he's still really good.
Quality.
And Hill.
Right, and then other than that, they're only missing Unal. And Arajo. Would Arajo start? I don't know.
Fuck knows, mate. I mean, their front line is...
I really rate Christie, but is Christie better than Wharton? I don't think so.
Wait, so so I mean, we can happily change Bournemouth and Palace if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bournemouth 10.
But these are all the contentious spots, aren't they? Because I mean, like mid-table teams, you never really go, oh, well, they're better than them. That's why they get such strange results.
So who are you taking up front though? Like out of Evan Nielsen, Muniz or Jimenez or Mateta? Evan Nielsen's third out of that, isn't he?
Yeah, only because he's not been around.
They've got the worst goalie out of the three. They've probably got the worst right back out of the three. Left back, you could argue, is Robinson. Like, I want to make a case for Bournemouth in 12th. Sorry, and move everyone at once.
Sure, let's do that then. I mean, we've been beating around the bush for far too long anyway, so that's fine. And then 10th we have Palace. 9th, it's either Forest or Brighton, isn't it?
Yeah. Should we do player for player again?
God, this section's going to be so fucking long. People just listening to us.
Is that not the best way?
Yeah, no, it is.
Best way to decide it. If you get have you got? Who are we doing?
Forest versus Brighton. So I've got the Forest team up.
I've got Brighton up. Yeah. So we've got realistically. I think Verbruggen.
I think Verbruggen's better than Sells. Yeah, objectively.
Even though Sells has had a good season,
I agree.
He's not even their main keeper, is he? Who's their injured keeper?
Who?
Verbruggen.
Who's injured?
Jason Steele.
No, Verbruggen's their number one.
Verbruggen's their number one now. Right back is Aina, in my opinion.
Or Aina. I think. Yeah, I'll give it Aina. So that's 1-1.
I'd go both of the.
I'd have Van Heck.
Really? Oh, who are you picking?
I love Van Heck.
Milenkovic and
I'll let
Murillo.
you have one Forest player.
All right, I'll take Murillo then.
So that's 2-2.
Left back.
Estupinian.
Yeah, Estupinian.
3-2.
Yeah.
Midfield, Belieber and Anderson.
Yeah, Belieber and
Anderson.
Belieber gets in there and then just...
Who's the alternatives to Anderson?
That Gomez or Hinshelwood.
Or that Danilo guy as well, actually. But I mean,
I'm happy with Anderson and Belieber.
Sure.
Now, this is where it gets interesting. So that means, what's the score at the minute?
I've got
4-3.
Yeah, I've got 3 in at the moment.
Yeah, so I've got Belieber, Estupinian, Van Hecken for Bruggen. Right.
Where are you playing people though? Because this is important. Because I mean, if you, I think Gibbs
we
White
go
is better than
a 3-1.
any 10 option that you have at Brighton.
I agree.
Okay.
So Gibbs White in the 10.
Yeah. And then it's Matoma versus Hudson-Odoi.
I'm taking Matoma.
Minter Adingra versus Elanga. I think Elanga wins that.
No way. Over Minter?
Yeah.
Yeah, Minter's not really had a good season.
No, but that's not the point. This is not the discussion.
No, but like that. But like from what we've seen of him, like we've only seen him in final.
Okay, but would you take Elanga over Mitoma?
No.
Who do you think's better, Hudson-Odoi or Elanga? I think that's a tough one, isn't it? That
one of the wingers has to get in though.
Yeah, I think it's 1-1.
Depends if you play side, and then up front, João Pedro maybe.
What over Chris Wood? He's got 18 goals.
Yeah,
I'm taking João Pedro. Yeah.
So what is it? 6-5 to you again?
Yeah.
So Forest in 9th, and then Brighton in 8th.
Yeah.
And then this is an interesting. Oh mate, Spurs, Villa.
I would say
Villa could even clutch with some signings, man.
I think Villa have got a better squad than Spurs.
Yeah, so Spurs in.
I think Spurs
7th. Spurs in 7th. Villa in 6th.
I don't know, man. Villa have got some good.
Man, they could
players.
easily be ahead of us, really.
Yeah, that's
because like if we're going even outside,
really?
if you're going outside of even the 11, like on the bench, I feel like they have much better depth, like as a team.
Let's not.
They've just got Rashford and Asensio in.
Let's also not get carried away with Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea's actually skating by a bit now.
No, they're not.
They are a bit.
Really?
What?
Let's do player for player.
Of what?
I think Villa and
I think we're both ahead of that. I think they're both Spurs.
7th.
I think those Spurs and Chelsea.
I think Chelsea are 6th. Yeah. Chelsea, their goalkeeper and centre halves are not up to scratch.
Yeah, well, that's only 2 positions.
What Enzo Fernandez? I don't think he's that great.
I've never rated him.
Levi Colwell's good.
Yeah, but good.
Is he better than Conte? I don't think
you're in like the higher ends now, where you have to be pretty fucking.
Is he better than Botman? Probably not.
What are we doing?
Is he better than Shaw?
We're doing a fatal 3-way.
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
I think it's
what we should do. Let's do. I'll represent Chelsea. You can represent Villa. You can represent Newcastle.
We'll have to represent them back.
And we'll put through player for player in position. And then
I'm going to abstain from the goalkeeper.
All right. Well, I think the keeper goes to Villa anyway. Emi Martinez.
Yeah. Why inside of me now? Am I like rooting for Villa? That's
you
like...
just got
left back. Cucurella.
I think. Villa would be Matson or Dina, but I think they're 3rd in that.
Yeah.
Hall versus Cucurella.
I think Cucurella top, mate.
I think I really like.
I'm not even doing that.
No, I
don't
understand.
even like Cucurella,
I'm trying not to be obnoxious
player.
and like biased, so I'll let Tom decide this. But I genuinely think Lewis Hall's like.
Or you could play Gusto there.
He's like one of our best players at the moment.
I think that's really tight.
I think Gusto and Cucurella are better than Lewis.
No, let's not be silly with Gusto, please.
Do you know what? I'm only because this is Lewis Hall's first really good season. Cucurella was proud of the year at Brighton, then he had a bit of a shit season.
And won the Euros.
I think I'm going to edge it Cucurella.
All right, cool. So one Chelsea player in. Right back, Reece James. Let's not argue about that one.
But he doesn't play.
Are you going to put him forward at the minute, really?
I know. I feel like that's a bit of a shit one.
I'll put Gusto or Reece James.
But we're thinking about Reece James.
Chelsea win that.
The right back is Chelsea.
Chelsea win that either way.
It's just an annoying. Oh, okay.
Centre half. I think Consa has to be in that.
Botman has to be in there.
I'd go Consa and Botman.
We're both at fit. Shah's brilliant, and I feel like I'm pushing my luck to try and get both of them in. I need at least Botman. We need at least one place in there. We've got.
If Wesley Fofana was.
Botman clears it, mate. Botman is fucking phenomenal. I promise you.
Or I'd have Pau Torres if he was fit. But
yeah, true actually.
So who we going in there?
We'll go Consa
one Villa, one Newcastle.
Yeah.
Okay. Midfield.
Caicedo is a given.
Tonali, Bruno G, Joe Linton.
Caicedo has to be in.
I think Caicedo has to be in. I don't think Villa get.
I want 2.
Would be my best shot.
I think we need 2.
No way.
Tonali, Bruno G, Joe Linton, but Like,
how many? Well, it depends on what we play in a 10 as well, because Cole Palmer is.
I can take Jonathan now. We've got Tonali and Bruno G. Who's knocking them out?
I think the midfield is Caicedo, one Newcastle, and Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
So that's 2 Chelsea.
Yeah, that's a bit fucking annoying.
That has to be. Yeah, it has to be.
What, you're not going to play Cole Palmer in that?
Yeah, that's just really fucking annoying. But okay,
are you carrying how many players you've got, by the way?
No,
2. Well, fucking
I've got 4. So already I'm looking pretty good.
I
feel like we're giving you easy ones you shouldn't be getting though.
You don't think Caicedo in an amalgamation of Newcastle, Villa, and Chelsea? You don't think Cole Palmer, Caicedo, Reece James / Gusto, and Cucurella make the team?
Well, Cole Palmer's only done it a season.
I mean, Morgan Rogers.
Cole Palmer's only done it a season.
To be missing out here.
He's only been doing the same logic we used for Hall. Only doing it a season.
Who?
Cole Palmer only about a season a bit.
It's his second season.
Yeah, but that's pretty much the same as one.
Last year for a full year.
What are you on about?
Isn't he had more goals and goal contributions than games whilst he's been at Chelsea?
He's got a few.
He's been doing it for nearly 2 years. What are you on about?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find
it. We have conversations about him being potentially a Ballon d'Or.
He's only been in the league 2 years, and he's been doing it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers is unlucky though. Yeah.
And then wide men, we've got who?
I don't think
Gordon, maybe.
You've got Neto, Gordon. I've got
Conley's.
I mean, Rogers, Ramsey, Rashford, Asensio.
Asensio's more of a 10.
It's so tight. This like.
Well, I'll give Gordon 1. You can have Gordon.
I think Gordon.
He's probably the best of the bunch.
We get Gordon easy.
And then for me, it's Pedro Neto out the other one.
I think Rogers is better than Neto.
That you don't think that?
I do.
Do you really?
Morgan Rogers, he's unreal.
So I know he is, but I think not Pedro Neto.
No, I think I'd take Rogers.
Okay, you can have Rogers, and then front is
Isaac.
So we get
I get 4. We got 4.
I've got 3.
Yeah, so Villa in 6th.
Okay, well, those 3 Villa positions. Now we can throw those up to Chelsea,
Villa
Newcastle.
Positions are the goalie. That's
Shit.
Obviously Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle can have
Light
that.
work.
Right wing.
Another centre half.
Shah.
Colwell.
Mate, Shah. See that volley from him? We didn't touch it. I know it was offside. That volley was naughty from him. You see it?
Which your decision to make, because we're just putting
by the way, Shah
forward.
is...
The reason I'm going to give it Newcastle is because I think they deserve another midfielder, technically. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, see, if we're taking Villa out of it, like... Oh, yeah, I'm going to give it Shaw, and then instead of Rogers, I'll have Neto, yeah. So
Chelsea in 5th,
then...
Newcastle 4th. Arsenal in 3rd. City have a better squad than us. Team.
Do they? Yeah.
I think so.
But are we... Yeah... So we do.
But the thing is, on this list, I actually still think Chelsea go ahead of us because we're on about the best 11 we have. But when it goes outside of that, you sweep us. So I feel like it's sort of. But that's what we're doing. Like when it comes down to team, Chelsea.
No,
I feel like we are still below Chelsea for that reason. If we go by that logic,
there's only so deep we can go.
But in that case, if you're breaking down like squad wise, Liverpool aren't. I don't think first or second.
I don't get this argument with Liverpool. They've got really good depth. They've got about 6 strikers, 6 attackers who they rotate every week.
Yeah, I mean, they're okay though, aren't they?
What, Jota's not a bad backup, neither's...
No, I know, but I mean, when you compare that to Manchester City, who now have Haaland and Marmoush, for example.
And who else?
In terms of forwards?
Yeah.
Savinho, Foden.
Are you struggling?
Well, I mean, I could get their team.
I'd rather Liverpool's
squad up
6 forwards than Man City's. Wouldn't you?
Really?
Grealish, another one, yeah.
Doku.
Right. Do you think that's better than Salah, Gakpo, Diaz, Nunes, Jota?
Well, I mean, you include. I was talking specifically about number 9 position.
What did you say, Doku then?
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, I mean, well, Salah's a given, isn't he? Like, I mean, that's just the position like that. Same as Haaland's a given. They're the two. Do you know what I mean?
So we doing Arsenal 3rd?
Yeah, I think we don't necessarily have as much to compete with the other 2.
2nd and 1st.
Who's ahead of Arsenal here?
Liverpool
and Manchester City.
Is there no chaff for Arsenal above Liverpool? Like on paper?
No.
You don't think?
No.
Well, let's get through it.
I think there's definitely
Maybe before.
I feel on paper, use have them.
No,
Injuries.
We can break it down. Alisson's better than Raya, so there's one. Trent's better than any right back we have to offer.
Yeah.
Van Dijk, given, can't really.
You get the
complain.
other.
We get the other two, so that's two. McAllister's better than any midfielder we really have an option of.
You have Declan Rice.
I
feel like if Theo was here, he'd be fighting the Arsenal corner a lot harder.
But McAllister gets in a midfield of whichever way you want to organise.
You have Arsenal. You have Ødegaard and Rice.
McAllister could play in that title.
That's what I mean. I think he's a given anyway, regardless you play.
I think McAllister plays in that 8 for sure.
Ødegaard, Rice need to be.
Rice probably.
You could argue Gravenberch, but I'd say Rice for now.
Yeah,
and then. Maybe Ødegaard. If you're talking about Ødegaard that performs properly.
On paper ability,
and then you've got
Saka.
And then Salah wins that. Luis Diaz wins, so that's 6.
Or Gakpo.
And then we potentially have a striker in Jesus if he's fit.
No way. I'd rather Diaz down the middle.
Yeah, so it's
okay.
So that's 7-4.
Okay, I thought
And then City, Liverpool. It's probably Liverpool.
Yeah, maybe.
With the aging,
I mean, if you're going currently right now, player for player,
so it would be Alisson, then Vardy on left back, Trent. I'd go
Van Dijk, and then one other like John Stones.
I'd go Canate.
City, really?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
100%.
City definitely have a centre back in.
No way.
Yes, they do. Ruben Diaz, John Stones.
No way. They're not better than Canate.
They are, mate.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Lewis, you can be the deciding factor.
Yeah.
John Stones or Canate?
Oh, I'll go John Stones.
There we go.
What the fuck are you on about?
But like,
in 2025?
I love
We're
John
not
Stones.
doing it like that.
Yes, we have.
We can't, well, what about fucking injuries, etc.?
Yeah, we can include. What are you on about?
But
we're talking right now.
John
We're not
Stones.
doing John Stones for 3 years
No,
ago.
yeah, but-
he would obviously win, but
John Stones' peak performance
now,
would be better than Canate's peak performance
right now.
Yeah.
Blasphemy. No, it wouldn't. Canate's way better at the minute.
John
Stones is an aging. He's been brilliant. He's an aging man.
He's gonna be remembered as one of the greats.
Yeah, John. No one loves Johnny Stones more than me. Fucking brilliant.
It should be 1-1. It should be Van Dijk.
I would argue that to my death.
Right. Okay. Then we move to midfield. Rodri. Who else have we got in midfield? McAllister and Bernardo Silva.
Or Foden.
Maybe. Yeah, Foden, Bernardo Silva.
Over
in the 10.
Szoboszlai, yeah. I think
In the
that's
10.
fair.
Yeah.
And then you've got Salah, either Diaz or Gakpo,
And
then Haaland. So how many's that for Liverpool?
I haven't really counted that properly. Oh, well, you've won comfortably because you've got 3 out of 4 defenders anyway.
Shit.
So Liverpool.
So maybe they should have won the league.
Yeah, so maybe if we do it retrospectively, Liverpool should win the league. It's crazy that they
literally, if we compare this, like, have we got the final order there?
Yeah. So
let's compare this to the actual fucking league
We've got the
table.
bottom 3 as it is.
Yeah.
Everton in 17th.
So they're 16th real life.
Brentford.
They're 11th real life.
Wolves.
17th.
West Ham.
15th real life.
Man United.
Where are you up to here?
13th.
Yeah, so they're 14th real life.
Are we saying that Man United have the...
Bournemouth in 12th in real life, the 7th.
Yeah, Man United should probably be better than Bournemouth.
We all
it's
said
too
that
late.
they were like top 6 before the season. How can we ever say that, we already knew that they were going to be in this position?
No, we didn't. No, but we are basing it on new information that they're shit.
It's true. It's true.
But then when next season rolls around, we'll go, they'll fix it and they'll be back in the top.
See, I'll allow the position for you, so it's easier to
Man United in 13th, Bournemouth in 12th.
Yeah, in real life, 7th.
Fulham in 11th.
In real life, 9th.
Palace 10th.
Real life, 12th.
Forest 9th.
Real life, 3rd.
Brighton 8th.
They're 8th, so spot on.
Spurs 7th.
13th.
Villa 6th.
10th.
Chelsea 5th.
5th.
Newcastle 4th.
6th.
Arsenal 3rd.
2nd.
City 2nd.
4th.
And Liverpool objectively are the best.
So there's a few differences there, I guess, on actual ability.
That is mental, though, because...
That's hard to do, by the way.
It is.
So
it's incredibly hard to do.
It's really
we've had to do player versus player
for nearly...
a lot of them were up in
every other team there.
It's also not like... It's so hard to not get dragged in with form, but that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to be objective, but... Yeah, maybe we're having a bit harsh on Man United, but fucking hold that, you shit.
Yeah.